Hey guys, what's going on? It is Sunday night, just now turned 1 o'clock in the morning. I'm good for another hour and a half or so. Just want to get a couple of videos done. Um, I have one more to go. I'm going to do one about this book that I'm reading. I just started a couple of days ago, and I've been a fan of this guy's for a very long time. And I don't know, just something told me to read it. Something said, hey, this might be something to check out. So that's what I'm doing. You probably heard of this guy. Um, some people don't like him. Some people think he's full of shit. Um, but for me, I've always liked him. You know, he's always been real encouraging. He's always been um, just real down to earth. Kind of makes things simple to understand. And yeah, so I'm reading this one I just started a few days ago. It's by a guy named Tony Robbins, and it's called Money Master the Game. Um, 7 Steps to Financial Freedom. And one thing that he talked about, where I'm at now, I'm not very far in. I'm like on page 61 out of, 600 something. And on that I mentioned I have a couple weeks to read it. So I'm going to get as far as I can. And, you know, if I can check it out again. I'm one of those guys that if a book is due and it's like a 2 week one and you can't renew it, I will literally stay in the library and wait until that book goes back on the shelf. And then I'll see it on the shelf like this, and I'll go, ha, what's up? It's mine again. I've done that before, and but yeah, but it's a really cool book so far. I mean, I really enjoy it. And one thing he talked about in the section that I'm in, or that I'm at, is not letting you earning money or not losing focus on what life is. Life is more than just earning money. Life is having fun. Life is having fun. Life is about enjoying the things that you enjoy, and money being the bonus. One thing that I did read, I don't know if it was a Tony Robbins thing or who it was. One thing I read was every week you put, starting on the first of the year, you put $1 in savings every week. The week after that, two, and then three, and then four, and then five. And then by the time you get to the last Friday in December, you put in 52. And that just adds up and adds up and adds up. Um, the idea being by the end of the year, you have $1,000 in savings. One thing that he's talked about here is he doesn't call it a savings account. He calls it not a nest egg. There is a word for it. Let me see if I can find it real quick. He calls it a money machine, automatic money machine. Instead of an ATM, he calls it an AAM or M, automatic money machine. And what that does is it's something where it'll make money automatically, automatic money making. And one thing that he talked about is out of whatever you earn every pay period, you put in a percentage, whether it's 10%, 15%, 20%, whatever, you put it aside and you don't touch it. You let it grow. He's a real big believer in compound interest. And that's what I'm going to do. This week, when I get paid, I'm going to put in 10% off the top, just across the board, right across the top. I'm going to put that in savings, and I'm going to do that for every pay period, added to putting in. Well, I did $1 this last week, so this next week, actually this Friday, I'll do two. And it's just one of those things. I would like to be financially independent. I am. I have no debt. I have no bills. Car is paid off. Um, but it's just something that I feel like is a really cool thing to do, and I just want to see if it works. And you don't know if something works unless you try. That's kind of how it works. Um, What's the worst that can happen? You know, you won't know if you don't try. And so that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to enjoy this book right here, Tony Robbins, Money, Master the Game, and yeah, I'm really enjoying it so far. I'm learning a lot, and if you want that book, if you want this book there, here's what you do. You go to lookingbackpodcast.weebly.com. You click the Amazon banner on the front page, and what you do is when you buy that, um, whatever the cost is, Amazon will kick back a little bit of money my way. It's a great way to help the podcast out. Also, um, if you like the videos that I'm doing, if you like the podcast, and if you enjoy it, I almost belched on camera for the first time. That would have been awesome. But anyway, um, if you like what you've seen, um, it sounds dirty. But if you like the podcast, if you like the things that you've seen, this channel, the new directions this channel is taking, consider being a patron, Patreon, Patreon. Consider being a patron. There's some great benefits that I have, and go down here. The link is in the description box below. If you want to get $5 a month, $10 a month, 15, 20, whatever, and just go down here, check the link, see what kind of perks there are. I will be adding some more. Um, quite frankly, when my little monkey brain decides to come up with some pretty cool ideas, I see the end result of where I would like to be or where I want to be. It's just getting from here to there. That's kind of a it's just one of those. How do I do it? You know. And the best way to find out how to do it is you just take risks, and that's what I'm doing. So, I almost yawned on video for the first time too. That would have been double awesome. So, if yeah, definitely get a copy of this. Learn something. The stuff that I read, I don't read fluff. I don't read bullshit. I read to learn, and so yeah, so that's what I'm reading. Thanks for watching. Appreciate it. And son of a bitch, it happened. Damn it. But yeah, thanks for watching. Appreciate it. And